Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Doug. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have frigging 2 days off in a row for the first time in like 18 months. Look at this little thing. I keep seeing it. I'm like, God, that's nice. God, that's nice. Like a living room with a toolbox in it. And I zoomed in to like see what kind of tools are up on the pegboard. And it's just a cartoon. Turns out it's not even a real garage, damn it. I thought it was, they kind of have what looks like a garage door open up there. I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a garage. But, yeah, I'm sitting here watching the Deer River Craftsman. The guy's amazing. Amazing craftsman. Unlike some other idiot I know. Dumb Doug couldn't cut a dovetail. Idiot, but I'll figure it out eventually. But for the time being, I want to try these, which I never done. They're called pocket hole, and all that is part of the pocket hole jig. And they're pretty neat. I've never done one, but the idea is you can create a joint by clamping this to the board, and it will guide your drill bit right in there, because you could never do that without a jig or something. You could never just do it on your own. It'd be impossible. The drill bit would keep deflecting, and so this thing will guide it right in there. The drill bit, pocket hole jig. Back in the day, only elite people had these. You couldn't really just get them. It's kind of weird. Yeah, pocket hole jigger. They weren't, back in the day, there was no made in China, 3,000 different kinds for $10. I'm gonna do a whole video about it. I'll do it with these too, which are these new countersink and depth gauge, depth stops all built in. One drill bit has all three things: drill, countersink, and depth gauge or depth stop. Pretty neat. Instead of having to switch back and forth or have two different drills with countersinks in them. The side, or the stain is done. Get some more light. Came out pretty good too. They both look really, really nice. And I think they're just gonna pop. They're gonna look really good with the natural wood. That's the wrong one. Why doesn't that fit? This should fit better than that. Yeah, they're gonna look good. They are gonna look good. Weathered gray, carbon gray. These are not the right size, that's why. This one sort of is. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Those colors look good. It'd be hard to determine which one I like better. I think I may try and use both of them somehow. I don't know yet. I'm gonna maybe do some tape it off and make some thin stripes. I don't know. I gotta try and use both of them. I don't know. I like them both. They'll look good in the joint. The contrast will look really, really good. Oh, I know why it's not fitting, because it's up on cardboard. What am I doing wrong? There it is. That's the right fit. I know. I was like, I had it perfect. But that light overhead right now is so bright that I can't even see my phone screen. It probably doesn't seem it in the picture that it's that bright, but it is intensely bright right here. I have got a lot of light. It's weird. It's never enough. It is never enough. But this simple build, I just want it to look a little bit snappy. I don't know why. I just want to try it. I have a lot of these colors going on, not gray, but a lot of blacks, and I think these will go in good. They'll mix in good with them. The other thing is, I'm gonna try and use this piece of OSB. So, something I didn't mention in my silly little let's build a work table video. Traditionally speaking, very much so, in your 2x4 and plywood world of table building, workbench building, the right thing to do is 3/4 inch plywood on the top, what you see, and glued to the back of it, usually 1/2 inch plywood of a lesser quality, lesser grade, something shitty and cheap. If you were going to be doing like transmission work and real heavy duty shit on there, then you would do 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood. And, you know, that's ideal, but also it's pretty expensive, especially at like 80 bucks a sheet. Even with 1/2 inch shitty plywood, you're looking at it, just will ballpark, the average is about 75 bucks a sheet. So, you know, you're already at $150 just for the stupid top. And you're going to need an entire, practically a gallon of glue, like $15 worth of wood glue or construction adhesive to glue them both together. And because it is so expensive, and I don't have the heart, I don't have any shitty plywood. I either have OSB or cabinet grade. And I don't want to glue my cabinet grade plywood to the bottom. I don't know. So I'm going to try and glue this OSB, which is good Georgia Pacific shit, but it's made for like sheeting, like roofing and walls out, you know, the framing. So I'm not sure how good it's going to glue up. I'm being a cheapskate. I just don't have the heart to do the cabinet grade. If I had like a normal piece of plywood, the other stuff, not OSB, but I can't think of what it's called, but the normal plywood, then I would do it. But I don't have any of that. Damn it. Ugh. So I'm gonna try and use this. But yeah, you should actually have 2 pieces. And during the build, we're going to brace this also, which is going to help. And you can get by just fine with only a 1/2 inch piece of plywood, as long as you're not doing any real work, heavy duty stuff, no real banging and slamming, and you're using it for laundry and maybe just sawing stuff, you'd be okay with just a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. Traditionally, everybody has always done 2 pieces, 3/4 on top and underneath, whatever, depending on your needs, either another 3/4 or a 1/2 inch glued to the bottom. But I have a bunch of these up in my attic. I just drug it down here. Joy, that was fun. Man, I'm gonna use that instead of my gorgeous cabinet grade plywood. I can't just, it's basically like getting rid of it, gluing it to the bottom of a table. So I'm gonna use this chipboard. It's not really chipboard, but it is. I don't know. It's a better chipboard. Yeah, I never really mentioned that, how you really should have 2 pieces. Because you could easily put a hammer through 1/2 inch plywood on its own. If you swung a hammer at it and missed, were in between the supports underneath, you could damage it pretty severe. But yeah, I'm gonna use it like an entire thing of glue and glue these 2 pieces of wood together. Put a bunch of weights on top of it. Let it sit for a few days. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much. The workshop build continues. I once again was overwhelmed with clutter and tried to do some straightening up, but you'd really never know it. You'd really never know it. The BB guns made the cut. I was gonna get rid of them, take them down, and put all my tools over here. I didn't have the energy. I just friggin' left them. But, you know, I'm really not using them. They do look good, but it's a little impractical. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I'd rather have my tools up there instead of back here. I don't know. Anyway, Indecisive Doug. Indecisive Doug. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.